Good evening, and I hope I find you well. Wasn't a bad day, there was a bit of sun, wasn't it? Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Would you ever believe I was a boy soprano? Lost my voice. Now, say hello. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has made the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. Isn't that lovely? There you are, Blessed Mother and Sacred. She's keeping all your things. Isn't that lovely the way we can have these lovely hymns? They lift your heart, don't they? No matter which way you look at it. Yeah, no matter which way you look at it. And so how did you get on today? I hope all went well for you, but I had an interesting day one way and another. And I had some chores to do, the usual. And and I had a chat with my solicitor about an event that occurred as I was motoring down the country in my nice Hyundai. And suddenly, as I approached Bor, County Offaly, it started making a rattle. Now, I don't mind a rattle and roll like in the song goes, but this rattle didn't impress me because I thought to myself, what's that name of God is that? I'm driving for many years and rattles generally didn't occur, this kind of a rattle. I said, I wonder if something caught in the thing, you know. But anyways, as I pulled in towards the County Arms Hotel in Bor, what do you think happened? She stopped. Wouldn't go another inch. Lucky enough, I got that far. So I went into the hotel. A nice man at the reception. I said, my car was rattling there. Made a funny rattle and it was coming towards Bor. And so I come up here and it just stopped, wouldn't go any further. So it's obviously serious. So he said he rang the garage and then he put the fella on to me. It turned out to be a fella called Lee Hollywood. So I told him what happened, and he said to be around. And he come around. He had one that you can carry cars on, but he had a car already on it. And he examined mine. Matter of fact, he pushed mine back, and he saw oil in the ground. Oh, he said, and he opened up the thing, and he said, "You've serious trouble here. That engine now is banjaxed. You know, something come loose that should have never come loose, and into the engine it goes, and that was the rattler. Now you don't expect that when you've just bought a car like that, and only a few months ago. When I say a few, 4.5 months ago, and forking out good money, cash, in a garage that you would expect better than that type of thing to happen. So they took it away, and but in the meantime, before they did, a man there was a worker in the hotel grounds, a very nice man. He helped to bring stuff. He took stuff out of the car and brought it in to the hotel and down to where it could sit and have it there. Quite an amount of stuff. You'd be surprised what all you have. And of course, we got more out of it subsequently. Myself and my friend Oliver, he come to me rescue and brought me where I wanted to go. And then I stayed in Tralee in the Grand Hotel for 2 nights because I was dependent on him. I had no transport. And he had a friend, Nick's colleague, that he is in touch with all the time, a colleague that worked in a certain organisation, and Trevor, and his brother-in-law had a Toyota message for sale. He was at the buying another vehicle, and he lived in Rathfarnham. So my friend Oliver knew because his ex-colleague, he was often visiting him, and that because they have issues with this organisation that we're involved in. And suffice to say that thanks be to God, I got a car that I could, and he gave me all the list of what he had done, so at least it was reliable. And I headed off down the M50, but then as I come towards Mullingar, they were doing work on the other dual carriageway, and they just had bonners as I was coming for about 5 miles. You're coming towards Mullingar, and then lorries and doing no spot going the other way, just bonners between you and them. Very dangerous, absolutely dangerous. I'm sure there must have been some accidents there with that carry on. It's the worst example of I never come across the like of it. Disgraceful. But suffice to say, I got home, and things are going all right. But I met my solicitor, and he has to engage another colleague. He's not into that what's required to deal with the issue, and so I hope we'll hear from that in due course. So there's always something going on, isn't there? And so we did a program earlier, and about Dolly Parton, that great singer, and she's, she's not that well at the moment. So we said in our Father and Hail Mary, and God be the Father for her recovery. She's a Pentecostal Christian, but she's a Christian, and practices it as well. And it was a big family, 12 of them. And someone like when she looked after the father and mother, brought them a new home and that. So she was very good when she became successful, and she did a lot of good for others, for poor people. I think 200,000 books have been distributed to poor people free in the United States and probably in other parts. And she has a theme park as well, which is very successful. Millions are visiting it. So she's done a lot of good, and still a practicing Christian. But she's not as well at the minute. She's born in 1946, so she's 79 years of age. So we said a prayer for her, and I hope that she makes a good recovery, Dolly. You brought joy in the world, and you visited this country up 10 times because I think your ancestors come from here, and you wound up in Tennessee. God bless you. So we wish you well, Dolly. Yep. So we finish at that, and life goes on, and once you have your faith and that, no matter what comes your way, you just deal with it. It doesn't define you at all, you know. It doesn't depress you because as long as you have your health and your wealth. So I'd have to eat a bit more wholesome food there. I was inclined to be eating stuff that not that healthy, and I just realised it there. So I had whatever I had a bit of cheese on what I had there this evening for my tea, and so I'm going to try to be eating a bit more healthy. You know, I have a sweet tooth. That can be all right in moderation, but anyway, because you know yourself, when you see these cakes winking at you, the supermarket, nice, juicy ones, and I'm tempted. But I'll have to stop that and try and have just a healthier. I must have get a head of lettuce or something tomorrow and start doing something wholesome because it pays off. And at my age, I'm a good age, but I will have to just do that so as I get healthier. Bye now.